Did you ever wonder why, when you tune in, the beach looks so vacant? Do you think it's because we found a great piece of beach that's very secluded? Or is it because people are just sitting enjoying the ocean in their cars and they don't want to come out to the beach? Well, whichever the case, we're enjoying it. And I hope bikini season lasts a lot longer. I bet you do too. But for now, this is, oh boy, this is not a spring chick. And we'll bring Oldecam on for comments on the headlines of today. Economic storm brews as Fannie and Freddie push to the brink.
Well, as they have just said on most of the business reports, that they think Monday or next week the two organizations are probably going to either be taken over by the federal government or Wall Street is going to jump in. Either way, look for your mortgages to really go sky high, and you're not going to be able to make a loan on a house for some time in the future.
Well, and then for tomorrow we'll have a special editorial on the real estate in the current market. Senate passes foreclosure bill to help struggling homeowners.
It's basically, if what happens, what they say is going to happen, it's not going to be nearly enough to save the people, because but homes are all going to be upside down. They're not going to loan on upside down homes. It's financially unsound.
Obama dismisses grumbling over foreign language comment.
Well, the man specifically, I read it, no matter what he said, meant. It said specifically, everyone and every child in this nation should be made to learn Spanish. He didn't say French or German up front, he said Spanish.
What?
That's right. He didn't say anything about having the immigrants learning English, but he said we should learn Spanish.
Oh, that'll get a lot of people.
Well, yeah, because he came back and said, well, I believe that they should learn English afterwards. But he already said, I think everybody should be made to learn. This is a man that can only speak English, telling other people what they should do. If he actually thought it was that important, Mr. Obama could get off his rear end and learn all those other languages himself.
Well, there's one thing where it would be helpful to learn Spanish. There's another thing when it's mandatory that everybody should learn Spanish.
Yeah, but see, this is the United States of America. It's not the Republic of Mexico, no matter what Mr. Obama and other Democrats think.
As gas prices go up, auto deaths will drop, study predicts.
Yeah, that's, I mean, see, those are the same people that are very pleased when people suffer.
Tokyo missile defense system to be, oh, that's right, we can all just stop driving.
That's right.
Tokyo missile defense system to be tested by Japan and the U.S.
Yeah, and that's already pissed off the Russians again.
Carla Bruni's new album serenades French president husband.
Yeah, and it tanked. Nobody liked that thing.
Rocky Aoki, founder of Benihana restaurant chain, dies at 69.
Yeah, I mean, we're having his political correctness on Mr. Aoki's career.
Why?
Well, I can remember when Rocky Aoki was a bad actor in low-budget movies, and Mr. Aoki was a bad member of the World Wrestling Federation. Those are all gone from his record at the moment.
Oh, they are?
They've been wiped off of its internet.
But you can watch his daughter, Devin Aoki.
Which we have met, and his son, which we have met also.
Senate passes mortgage rescue plan.
Yeah, but the House is already rewriting it.
White House rejects regulating greenhouse gases.
Well, because it's an asinine thing to be doing at the moment.
Yeah.
But the Democrats are going to push it through.
Government shuts down mortgage lender IndyMac.
And because the company was the second largest lender for houses in the nation and folded because their portfolio since March has become worthless. And folks, you know, the other two companies, their portfolio is $5 trillion, and it's becoming worthless.
Well, we'll say that it's not totally worthless. It's lost about 50% since March.
Well, if you're upside down on your house,
well, that's true.
Then they're okay. They can't get back the money that people can't pay. You know, they're being logical, rather than the Screen Actors Guild, who think that they can get, you know, like 12% of nothing and make something out of it. If your house is worth 50% less today than it was yesterday, you're not going to get that 50% back.
Ah, I guess it'll be just like when you're upside down on a leased car.
That's right.
Dr. Michael DeBakey dead at 99.
Yeah, this is the guy that basically created most of the bypass surgery that keeps, overindulgent males alive.
AP, lob bombs, biggest worry for U.S. and Baghdad.
Oh, nothing but missiles being fired from the back of fast-moving trucks. I mean, go look at the History Channel, folks. You'll see the same thing done in World War II.
Software problems bug Apple's launch of the new iPhone.
Basically, it didn't work. I mean, I don't know if anybody actually has been able to activate one yet.
Ooh. One killed in California fires, more Guard troops coming.
Well, I'm of the opinion that the National Guard in western states should be trained to fight fires to begin with. Whether or not they ever have to be used, it doesn't hurt to train those people.
Olympic swimmer Shan To has testicular cancer.
Yeah, basically they said that because he's probably taking medication that he shouldn't be taking and trying to slip under the radar with it.
Russia, China veto UN sanctions on Zimbabwe regime.
Yeah, I mean, so because they're selling munitions to the guy that's in charge.
Analysis: a new financial crisis at the worst time.
Well, yeah, with the biggest lenders going under and the price of fuel going up, it's a disaster actually, it's not a disaster for George Bush. George Bush is leaving office. The Democrats have got the problem.
Ooh. Great white shark reported at Jaws filming site.
There's great whites there all the time. They tend to float in the Atlantic a lot.
China cites progress on North Korea nuclear talks.
Meaning that they're stalling until after the next president's elected. Well, they said that they expect to have excellent progress by the end of October, and then what happens the very next week?
Yeah, they know when our elections are too.
Yeah.
As violence recedes in Iraq, rebuilding gets tough.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't mean that you're not going to get shot at if you try to rebuild a house.
Tourists killing clouds, South Korean appeal to North.
Well, yeah, the North basically, soldiers from the North killed a South Korean tourist because they wandered off into an area that wasn't clearly marked, so they just shot and killed them.
Help candidates can do without.
Yeah, they can do without wives that open their mouths. They can do it without advisors that open their mouth. They basically, the advice like they give to Bill Clinton, shut your mouth.
Obama passes on potential NASCAR sponsorship.
Yeah, well, actually he's now had second thoughts now. He's thinking that, well, maybe I can get these NASCAR dads. Hey, guys, where is NASCAR the most favorite? Isn't it those rednecks that he doesn't think much of?
Bernie Mac makes off-color joke at Obama event.
Well, that's what the guy does for a living.
Well, I guess he was doing what he got. Maybe he wasn't doing what he got paid for.
He did what he was there to do.
Like Obama, McCain devotes a day to women voters.
Yeah, because if McCain solidifies the Republican base of women who basically don't come out to vote a lot because they don't like Republican male candidates, and he gets X amount of Democratic women who are pissed off because Hillary's not in, it's going to be a landslide for John McCain, no matter what the Democrats are saying.
Actors Guild weighs strategy as studios hold firm.
Yeah, well, the studios have said they may start cutting back on what they've offered, and the Screen Actors Guild wants to make this thing last until the Emmys so they can shut the Emmys down.
Stripper arrested for subway pole dances.
Yeah, taking it off the subway is going to get you arrested.
Or maybe she was clothed while she was addressing the pole.
No. There was a pole dance with, she was closed, but an awful lot was being seen, so.
A Monty Bubbleism from the Mark Twain of the Animal Kingdom.
You get used to having people mad at you.